to do a video on a new piece of equipment I bought. Bought a gravity flow wagon last year and an auger. Since then, I've not bought anything. But that changed today. Been borrowing a corn head. I hate borrowing stuff. So I went ahead and just bought me a corn head. Corn's about ready to shell. So I've been looking for one like you would not believe, and have come up empty-handed in my searches lately. It's crazy. I've seen these headers all over the place for sale. Then I go to looking for one to buy, nothing. So this is a John Deere 444 corn head. I'd say it's in fair to good shape. Yes, it's been sitting outside, but the previous owner said it's, last time he used it 3 years ago, he had no problems with it. So we'll see if it can hold up. But I had found a head that I was going to get if I didn't buy this one, and it was they were asking $2,500 for that one, and it was in pretty dang good shape. This one here I paid $17,500 for. Yeah, it's, I'd say it's worth that. That's kind of what that's kind of what the prices in this area are for corn heads. Like your terrible ones are $800 to $1,000. Your middle grade ones are like 15 to 18, and then your like really good immaculate condition ones are 2,400 on up to about $3,000. I just don't really understand why anybody would pay more than $3,000 for a 444. I guess if it's like been barely used, but I just don't see how they can bring that much. There's a little spot right here. It's going to need some TLC. Other than that, I think for $1,750, this is a pretty good buy. So yeah, I have my own corn header now. I don't have to borrow one. So yeah, I have my own corn header now. I don't have to borrow one. That was stressful. Yeah, I think I did okay. Like I say, I literally did not have a choice really, because, well, I kind of had two choices between this head and the $2,500 head. The guy that had the $2,500 head said he'd shelled 100 acres with it last year. So you know that head's been used, been ran. This one hadn't been run in 3 years. I don't know. I went with this one. It was closer. It was literally, I don't know, 25 miles down the road. The other one was going to be a pretty long trip, which that's not too big of a deterrent if I've got to drive far to get it. But yeah, I don't know. I just felt like this one was the one. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. In the long run, it may have been better to get the $2,500 one, but I think we're fine here. I mean, I've kind of checked everything out. It looks fine. So I tell you what, you can't lose money on these, because just these 4 gearboxes alone, just so if you had to just use this thing for parts, it's worth it. If I was to buy another header and use whatever on it as parts, I think you still come out okay paying $1,750. So I'm going to pressure wash this thing up real nice, and it's pretty straight though, like nothing, I don't see any, maybe right, a little bit right there. We've got some rust starting here up the side. Some rust there. That chain looks looks fair. So yeah, some rust here, rust here. I imagine a place like in the Midwest where there was a lot of these headers. These are pretty common down here, which again, this is, I want to say this goes that you can cut anywhere from 36 to 40 inch cord with this. I'd imagine up in the Midwest where there's more of these, you could probably pick something like this up in, similar condition for 500 bucks. I know I've kind of looked around on some Craigslist up in the Midwest and seen, these headers. They're all over the place, but like, I've seen them literally, and I've seen them around here too on auctions. Literally, a head like this go for $300, $400, $500. So it's just got to be in the right place, right time. But yeah, that's a little tight. All right, well, we'll get it loaded up. Hooked up, and I got a day's worth of getting it serviced, and we'll go to the field and see what it can do. Corn is ready to go. So just got this thing in the nick of time. Anybody know anybody that plants corn and expects to harvest it without a corn head? Thank you guys for watching.